Hello, folks. Thank you for joining me as I begin a brand new painting. I am very excited to be starting a new Disney villain piece for my series. If you've been following me, you've seen that I have already completed pieces of Cruella de Vil, Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove, Ursula from The Little Mermaid, and also Jafar from Aladdin. Today I am continuing that series by doing Captain Hook, which was a piece that actually you guys voted on about a month ago when I was looking into a new piece that I wanted to do. I sketched this up yesterday, and this evening I was looking at pictures of famous paintings online that I thought could inspire my next piece when I found this one. Now, I can't take all the credit because my mom actually inspired me. Her and I were discussing an upcoming trip to the art gallery here in Edmonton, and she had mentioned that they had a piece on the Group of Seven. Now, for those of you, who don't know, the Group of Seven is a group of Canadian artists who worked kind of in the, I guess it would have to be early 1900s kind of era, maybe to the mid 1900s. And they consisted of 7 artists, all from around Canada. And they all kind of made their living doing landscape paintings. Actually, and some pastel work as well. And the Group of 7 consisted of artists A.Y. Jackson, Franklin Carmichael, Lauren Harris, Franz Johnston, Arthur Lismer, J.E.H. MacDonald, and F.H. Varley. The members kind of changed throughout history, but those were the original 7. They later included female artists too, such as Canadian artist Emily Carr. And actually, I had only really heard of Lauren Harris and A.Y. Jackson before I started working on this project. I had originally heard about the Group of 7, though, when I was a young teacher. Those of you who might not know, I'm an elementary school teacher and working on my 10th year right now. But when I first started out, I realized very quickly that the artwork that my students were being exposed to was often very crafty in its nature. You know, I wouldn't really consider it full-on art, to be honest. I would more so consider it to be craft. And I felt like I wanted to expose my students to all kinds of different artwork. So I started looking up different artists and trying to find inspiration from them. And I ended up finding projects to do with my students from all kinds of artists, including Van Gogh and Monet, and actually, one of the big ones was Emily Carr. I ended up having my students do a piece that was very similar to her style. And then that led me down the path where I then found Lauren Harris, and also where I found A.Y. Jackson as well. So I was very excited when my mom said that the art gallery was going to have pieces by the Group of 7. And that is my inspiration for good old Mr. Captain Hook here. Sorry, my attention's a little bit divided, trying to concentrate on being careful. So each one of the pieces that I'm going to be painting over the next week or so will be inspired by a piece from one of the members of the group of 7. I've pieced them together using a program that allows me to splice pictures together for my Instagram posts. And I kind of arrange them so that they look more or less like the painting I'm going to do. And then I get started painting them. So I'm really looking forward to this piece, and I hope you are as well. I hope you guys will follow me on the journey. And I hope you'll learn a thing or two throughout the process. Alright, that's all for me from now. But stay tuned.